In this video, I'm going to break down a simple yet powerful 1-hour trading strategy using just 3 common indicators. We'll cover the exact settings, the entry rules for both long and short trades, and how to aim for clean 1.5-hour exits. But before we jump onto the charts, a very important disclaimer. The content in this video is for educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Trading involves significant risk, and you can lose money. I am not a financial advisor. Please conduct your own research and backtesting before risking any capital. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All right, with that said, let's get our chart set up. We'll be working on the 1-hour time frame for this swing-style approach. The first thing we need to do is add our 3 indicators. Go to the Indicators tab. First, search for Gaussian Filter and select the one called STD Filtered N-Pole Gaussian Filter by Locks. This will be our main trend indicator. When the line is green, we're looking for buys, and when it's red, we're looking for sells. Next, we'll add 2 indicators for confirmation. Go back to your indicators list and add the RSI, or Relative Strength Index. This will help us gauge the strength of the momentum. And finally, add the MACD, or Moving Average Convergence Divergence. We'll use this for a final momentum check. Now your chart should have all 3 tools visible. Okay, let's configure the settings, because the default settings won't work for this strategy. First, let's open the RSI settings. In the Inputs tab, change the RSI length from the default 14 to 30. This will smooth it out for our time frame. Then, in the Style tab, uncheck or hide the RSI-based MA. We don't need it. The 50 level is our baseline for bullish or bearish strength. Next, let's set up the MACD. Open its settings. Under Inputs, we're going to change the fast length to 24 and the slow length to 52. Keep the signal smoothing at 9. Now, for the most important part, go to the Style tab. We want a clean visual, so we're going to hide the MACD line and the signal line. We only need the histogram to be visible. This way, a green histogram confirms bullish momentum, and a red histogram confirms bearish momentum. Perfect. Our chart is now fully set up. Let's get into the rules of the strategy. It all comes down to waiting for a 3-point alignment at the close of a candle. For a valid long setup, we need 3 conditions to be met at the close of the candle. The Gaussian filter line must be green, and a long signal letter appears. The RSI value must be firmly above 50. The MACD histogram must be green. Once all 3 conditions are confirmed at the close, you enter at the open of the very next candle. For your stop loss, place it just below the most recent swing low. If that swing low is very far away, you can place it just under the Gaussian filter line for a tighter stop. Your target is a fixed 1.5 times your risk, so if your stop loss is 50 pips away, your take profit would be 75 pips from your entry. Now for the short setup, it's the exact opposite. For a valid short trade, we again need 3 conditions to align at the close. The Gaussian filter line must be red with a short signal letter. The RSI value must be firmly below 50. The MACD histogram must be red. Your entry is at the open of the next candle. Your stop loss goes just above the recent swing high or just above the red Gaussian line. And your target is again a clean 1.5 R. Now this is the most important part of the strategy: patience. If the Gaussian line flips color but the RSI is on the wrong side of 50, or the MACD histogram has not yet changed to the right color, you do nothing. You skip the trade. The entire edge of this strategy comes from waiting for that perfect 3-point alignment. Isolated signals are ignored by design. So, there you have it. A simple, rules-based strategy for the 1-hour time frame. If you found this breakdown helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more trading strategies and content. And I have a question for you. What's your favorite indicator to use for confirmation? Let me know in the comments section below. Let me share a little secret with you. When using this indicator on shorter time frames, like 1 minute or 5 minutes, your stop loss will be incredibly small. However, some brokers out there will hit you with a high spread, which can increase the chances of hitting your stop loss and ultimately hurt your bottom line. That's why I recommend using XM, which provides 0 spread and allows you to execute pinpoint trades in the market. And XM is world best safe broker. Your money is safe. Easy to withdraw money. Click on the link in the description to join now and start maximizing your profits. But wait, there's more. If you're hungry for even more trading knowledge and strategies, make sure to watch our next video, which promises to blow your mind. It's a game-changing strategy that has the potential to take your trading to the next level. So stay tuned and don't miss out on this opportunity. Thank you for joining me today. Remember, always trade smart and take care. And